Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Police Quest Open Season, where we actually got some pretty good clues last time out. We got a name, Dennis Walker, who seems to be causing the guys who live here, Yo Money and his girlfriend or wife, quite a bit of grief, so we're going to have to see if we can figure out what that's about. We also picked up a cigarette from the ashtray inside as well, which could, I guess, be linked to the cigarette that we found at the crime scene right at the start of the game. Apparently I might have missed something, but I might still be able to get it. Don't know what that means, but we'll just see what happens, I suppose. So I want to have a look around outside here, check out the car maybe, and then I guess maybe we submit the cigarette or something.
What you see is what you get, Gary.
Okay.
Yo Money's house is quite grand and beautiful.
It is, yep.
Yo Money's house is quite grand and beautiful.
Okay, it is, yep.
Indigenous plants decorate the well-tended flower bed.
Okay, fine. Can we, like, search
If you really want to pick the flowers, detective, you'll need to move closer.
He keeps saying that. I don't really understand how I can get closer to these flowers.
If you really want to pick the flowers, detective, you'll need to move closer.
Okay, fine. Is there anything in these bushes?
It's amazing that grass can grow so lush in what was once a desert.
Right.
The construction appears solid, and well, it should for the price.
I'm not trying to click on them.
Money has a gardener, Carey. You don't need to worry about the maintenance.
Okay. What is this thing here?
Yo Money's house is quite grand.
No, that thing.
It's amazing that grass can grow so lush in what was once a desert.
Is that even a thing?
Money has a gardener, Carey. You don't need to worry about the maintenance.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is a thing. Alright, it looks like it should be a thing, but I guess... Oh, has he got dogs that way? Alright, maybe we don't go that way.
If you really want to pick the flowers, detective, you'll need to move closer.
I don't want to pick the flowers. Jeez, stop telling me about the flowers. Is this a thing?
It's a sega palm. Climbing a palm requires years of practice, bare feet, and a machete between your teeth.
Okay, I mean... I'm not really sure what it is we would have missed, to be honest. Unless there was something back in this area that I didn't see.
What you see is what you get, Gary.
There was a reference to, like...
Your action is unwarranted.
Honestly, shut up, narrator. There was a reference to beating around the bush, and I wonder if that was a clue that we need to have a look in the bushes. But it doesn't even look like we can get near to them, to be honest. Unless... Can we, like, look at it from here?
If you really want to pick the flowers, detective, you'll need to move closer.
I mean, I genuinely do not get what he means. I'm assuming... I mean, there's no dog there when we... Seriously, why does he keep turning around like that? It's very... Okay, this is a different view.
Sago palm.
Oh! Hang on, what's this?
It looks like a woman's shoe.
A woman's shoe? Can we have a look at this?
It's a broken stiletto.
A broken stiletto. So there's no like heel on that. Interesting.
It's a well-tended flower bed.
Is there anything else in here?
It's a well-tended flower bed. It's a well-tended...
Yeah, I get it. It's a well-tended flower bed.
Yo Money wouldn't like you to pick his flowers. Yo Money wouldn't like you to pick his flowers.
I'm not trying to pick his flowers. I'm just having a look.
Yo Money would...
Me and the narrator are going to fall out. I can tell you that much.
Get close to nature, Carey. Don't destroy it.
Alright, so I wonder if that was what I missed then. Because I think, didn't we come to this screen before and then go and knock on the door? Maybe it was that? It definitely seems like we can't go that way. There's a dog barking. So I tell you what, let's save. So we got a broken shoe. Perhaps we can submit that as well. Got shoe. Can we do anything else?
Front door to Yo Money's home.
I mean, can we like knock on the door again? Is that even possible? We can.
Yeah? What do you want?
Can we...
I'd like to talk to Yo Money. Is he available?
Yeah, but he's a busy man. Make it quick.
Oh, so we can talk to him again. Interesting. Do we have...
Hello, Money. Sorry to intrude.
Yo, man, what's your business?
If you remember anything out of the ordinary that happened the night the body was found, please call me at Parker Center. Just ask for robbery homicide.
10450.
So, I mean, he literally just kicked us out of his house, and now he's let us back in his house. Do they know anything about this?
Money, this shoe was found in your front flower bed. Do you know where it might have come from?
Well, lots of booty coming and going around here.
Could you clarify yourself, Money?
Ladies, babes, booty, strippers. Say, man, women. We got lots of women coming in and out of here.
Okay. Does she?
Do you recognize this shoe? I found it in the flower bed out front.
What are you saying? I'm some kind of cheap cow? Where do you get off?
No, just...
No, I didn't mean to insult you. I found this in close proximity to where the body was found.
Well, it's not mine. I wouldn't wear such a cheap piece of trash. If you're gonna insult me, you better leave now.
Okay, well, it's not...
Money, this shoe was found in your front flower bed. Do you know where it might have come from?
Well, lots of booty coming and going around.
All right,
Could
well,
you clarify?
we've heard that. All right, well, we got points for showing them that, so... I mean, perhaps we just head out. The phone stopped ringing as well, which is interesting. So, it's not the lady in there. I mean, I don't know if that's his girlfriend or his wife or just an acquaintance. I'm not sure, really. It probably said, didn't it? But, you know, me paying attention and all. Perhaps we head back to the station, I think, and maybe we submit this cigarette and the shoe to evidence. See if we can get any clues from those. That sounds very Space Questy, that bit of music. I might have mentioned that before, I don't know. Oh, we have to show our stupid thing to get in here, don't we?
That'll get you in, but you won't be able to move around without your ID.
Oh yes, the ID we need. Where is our ID? Here it is.
Detective, I'm wearing my ID. I serve as an example to...
Yeah, just...
Detective, I'm...
Oh, yeah, we have to click
You
it on us,
attach your
don't
Parker
we?
Center ID to your suit.
So annoying, that thing. Right. So the question is, do we submit this downstairs or up on floor 4?
Press the button to call the elevator.
I'm guessing it's up on floor 4, but let's stop off at the basement anyway to begin with. And then we'll see if we can,
You select the
find
basement
anything
as your
else out.
destination. The floor is as clean as a whistle.
Okay, let's head over to the window.
Hello, Detective. How can I help you?
Hello. I might potentially want to submit some evidence, but I'm going to save first just in case we're not supposed to give these things to you. So I'm just going to call it SID. Also, Hot Lava Tube was saying that basically there's a thing where you can use like the hand icon on the officer here, and if you do it like enough times, you lose the game and get game over for like harassing a colleague. Quite why they thought that would be a good thing to put in this game, I have no idea. And also why they thought the player might want to do that, again, I have no idea. So we won't be doing that, but apparently that's a thing. So let's submit our evidence, or at least try to, I suppose.
Chester, I want DNA run on this. I think it might match what was in the alley.
I don't think so, Detective. This is a menthol garden brand. The brand found in the alley is a quantum.
Ah. What's that bit of music about? Does that mean we did something wrong, or it's a bit weird? What about the shoe?
What do you think of this shoe, Chester? I found it close to Garcia's dumping site in a flower bed at Yo Money's house.
I think I could use it as a water ski. Actually, I think that Money's a huge star and probably has lots of women. It probably belongs to one of them. You don't think it belongs to Garcia, do you?
I mean, possibly, but it seems like...
Don't forget the shortstop tonight, Detective.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, maybe we head up to the top floor and submit these then.
Pressing the button, you call the elevator.
And when I say the top floor, obviously I mean floor 4, not the top floor of the building. So, we've got to not forget to go to this thing tonight, so we'll try to remember that, but of course we will more than likely forget, because I don't remember things. So, floor 4.
You select the 4th floor as your destination.
I do want to head back to the shooting range as well at some point, because apparently that is just for points, but I'd quite like to be good at the shooting just in case we do have to actually do the test itself, because I would imagine that's like a one-time thing. If you fail, you get game over, so I'd like to brush up on my skills on that just a little bit if I can.
You can't reach the door.
Oh, yes, okay, you can't reach the door unless you're standing next to the door.
Good day, Detective. How can I help you?
Good day. Could you have a look at this?
Sir, you want to book this into property? Maybe you should just return it to your lady friend.
I found it outside the home of Yo Money. It wasn't exactly part of the crime scene. It was off to the side. I don't know yet if it's related. What do you think about this shoe?
It looks like a shoe somebody would wear to entice or excite a man. I'd like to meet a lady who would wear a pair of these for me. And one of those little things, those little lace tops and bottoms. What do they call them? Teddies?
I mean, is that relevant to the case at all? Because I don't feel like it is, but... what about this cigarette then? So this is a different brand to the one found in the alleyway.
Sir, this is a half-smoked cigarette. It's not in an evidence bag. Did this originate from a crime scene?
Oh, God, I forgot about the evidence bags.
No, it didn't, Baker. I have a hunch it might match up with the cigarette found next to Hickman's body. I wanted some tests run.
Sir, that evidence has not been returned from SID. Unless this cigarette is related to a criminal or crime scene, I can't process it. Better go see Chester with it.
Okay, so we went to see Chester with it. Can we actually put this in a bag? I mean, lovely, he's put his hands all over it, so that's just fantastic, isn't it, by the way? Just contaminating the evidence. So, I mean, what I might actually do then is just load, because I'll show her this again, just to get that.
Chester, I want DNA run on this. I think it might match what was in the alley.
I don't think so, Detective. This is a menthol garden brand. The brand found in the alley is a quantum.
I don't know why it does that music, as if to say, like, haha, you're wrong. But, I mean, we could take it, so surely that was a thing. Right, can we use the bags on the cigarette? I don't actually think we can we? Can we?
The baggies... The plastic is slippery.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So can we, like, do this? I don't actually know that we can.
Those two items don't go together.
Alright, we can't. Doesn't look like we can actually bag that
Don't
cigarette.
forget the shortstop tonight, Detective.
No, I won't. I won't forget it. Don't worry. So yeah, it doesn't look like we can bag that. So
Pressing the button, you call the elevator.
it's a different brand. So I'm not sure why we got points for picking up the different brand cigarette. I mean, I suppose we could maybe see if we've got any files or anything on this Walker person while we're here. So
You select the 3rd floor as your destination.
when we looked up the gang graffiti stuff, we used the computer in the office, didn't we? So let's head there, see if we've got a file on this Walker. And then I guess maybe we'll head over to the shooting range and do a bit of practice and see what happens. Maybe. But first, let's see if we can use this computer to find out anything about this Walker guy. What? I thought this looped round. Weird. Anyway. Oh, he's off the phone now. Okay, can we give him this form while we're... Is it this one?
Completed 3.14 follow-up report documenting ambush.
Yeah, right. I don't need to know all the ins and outs, thank you. Can we give him this form now he's not on the phone?
Here you go,
We
Hal.
can.
Sure, Junior.
Excellent. Okay. Fine. Well, that worked out quite nicely, didn't it? ID number. What was our ID number and our password? What was it again? Goodness, it is. So 612.
Your badge is a symbol of your commit.
What was this?
Qualification form 13.5.0.
Okay, do we need to give that to our partner? Wasn't the password on here or something?
Photograph taken of you and Hickman at the lake.
Oh, yeah.
The time you caught the big one.
Gunner. So 612 and Gunner, by the looks of things. 612 and then Gunner. Logging in. Okay, brilliant. Server Sunny. I don't know if that's a reference to Sunny Bonds. I'm guessing it probably is, but... Okay. Hate crimes, probably. Walker. Because he is doing a hate crime, isn't he? He's ringing up and doing a hate crime. Committing a hate crime because he's ringing up and... Walker Dennis. Born 12/25/70, Seattle, Washington. Confirmed member of Aryans for Justice. Known to be the assistant to Eric Strauss, leader of Aryans for Justice. California Youth Authority resident, 984-687. Warrants, none. Restraining order issued to Yo Money, aka Alvin Hooper. Fine, so he's got assault as well on there. Trespassing, possession of a controlled substance. Trespassing again. Okay, so that's interesting. There's no like other personal details, is there, on there? Just Seattle, Washington, where he was born. Let's look up this Strauss guy, because he could be important, I guess. Alright, Strauss Eric, born in 56, Chicago, Illinois. Founder and leader of the Aryans for Justice, founded in 1985. Estimated membership ranges from 400 to 1,000, geez. Targets African American groups, organisations and churches. Members known to commit acts of violence including firebombing, arson and mail fraud. Oh wow, sounds like such lovely people. And then what was it Hooper? Was that Yo Money's real name? No information found. Right, there's nothing under hate crimes. We've got the DMV. We don't have a license number for anybody. And then we've just got the gangs. Alright, well... So we know he's got a connection to this Strauss guy. I'm not sure how that's particularly going to help us, but maybe we'll go to the shooting range in the next one and then see what happens. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paulione, and Flossie the Sheep. And I'll see you next time.